Hey, welcome to SnipTalksMMA. Today we're going to talk about the highly anticipated main event card, UFC 246, Conor McGregor versus Cowboy Cerrone. All right, so after analyzing the fight, looking at it really good, my obvious prediction is Conor a win. Do I know when? No, I don't know when, but my prediction is telling me that Conor is going to win. So to break it down, I noticed that both their sparring sessions have been very interesting. So Conor's session, he tightened up his stance. He doesn't have a wide karate stance. It looked like he's going to focus more on the body, keeping his stance tight. He's going to make sure that he gauge, his range. He will try to trick Cerrone into overcommitting so he can catch him with his left. Everything is focused on, to me, from what I see in the sparring, is body shots. This is from Conor. Body shots. Since we know that Cowboy has issues, with the body shots, and to make sure that he keep his normal pressure, but don't be susceptible to those leg kicks. We see how Eddie Alvarez hit him, and I had to put some respect on his name. You see the video I did a couple days ago. Put some respect on Eddie Alvarez. But one thing that he did good before he got caught is he was leg kicking Conor low, like a low calf kick. It was catching Conor off guard. So it looked like that's one thing that Conor for sure tightened up was that. So we don't know about his takedown defense. It's Coach Kavanaugh saying that he worked a lot on the takedown defense just in case it get to that point. But yeah, the keys for Conor obviously is to, tricks Cowboy into over-engaging, or overextending to catch him with that left hand. I do feel like Conor's going to fight different. I don't think it's going to be a first round knockout. Honestly, I don't even think it'll be a second round knockout. I think it's going to the third round, and Conor's going to put in some time and show people that he has, better cardio than what people think he does. And I think he'll knock out Cerrone in the third round. When I look at the keys for Cowboy, I know he said he want to keep it standing in a couple interviews that I've seen that he's done. His best goal, all right, he's a taller man. His reach, well, it's not really a reach advantage. I mean, Conor actually has a 1-inch reach advantage. But Cerrone got to use his jab. Use his jab. He got a high stance. With that high stance, Conor's not going to, leg kick him and everything. Everything is a setup, is a trap to catch him with the left. So, Cowboy, high stance, I would use my jab consistently. I would hit him with some knees if I can. Keep that distance. You don't want to be in the distance of that left hand, so you want to keep different distance. Use your knees to Conor's body. Look for that high head kick, going to that southpaw stance of Conor. He gonna have to, jab almost like he did against Rick Story. That makes sense. Hit him with the jab to the body. Bam, hook. Here come the kick. I think that's the best option for Cerrone is keep the fight standing, keep that distance, jab, take Conor to the deep waters, get him past that second, third round, and see if you can get him tired. And, man, maybe even go off of what you're saying. I know you say you want to make a stand-up fight, keep it exciting, keep it interesting, but maybe Cowboy should just wrestle with him. One thing that we noticed in that weigh-in yesterday is Conor looks a lot more stronger, like a lot more muscle added onto his body, to his frame. His back, his traps, you can really see it really well. So if I'm Cowboy, I may even clinch a little more often. Not necessarily wrestling to try to take him down, but clinch, dirty boxing a little bit, tire Conor out, change the game plan in later rounds. Instead of starting a little slower like Cowboy like to do, he may have to pick up the pace. One thing that Conor has an issue with, I think that I haven't seen too many people talk about, I guess, is that pressure. Putting pressure on Conor, but not rushing like Aldo. It got to be controlled pressure. Not get you off your game, tense pressure, but controlled pressure, but keeping the distance. I think Cowboy can do well. I'm not saying he's going to win the fight, but the key to him, if he do win the fight, will be to keep that distance, work that jab, and then eventually go with what he mentioned in that First Take interview, which I don't know if you guys seen it. That First Take interview was crazy. Disappointed in Max, disappointed in Stephen A. It's like you guys really don't know anything with MMA at all. It's just like Stephen A. kept talking about Nurmagomedov, and Max was saying, "Well, what are you gonna do?" It sounds like it's he a better striker, and what are you gonna do? You old and all. What do you? No, man, y'all missing the point. Cowboy is game, man. Yeah, he lost to Gaethje. I mean, he lost to Tony, but look who these guys are. Honestly, I feel like if Conor win this fight, which more than likely he probably will win this fight, he should fight Gaethje. I don't know about anybody else in the welterweight division. I personally don't think he can beat Kamaru Usman, but if he do stay in the welterweight division, he should fight Jorge Masvidal. That's probably the money fight if you got to look at it from a money perspective and see if Conor really want that BMF title, even though it's not a pass the title type of situation. But I can see how if he does win that fight, it can be leverage to try to get that rematch between Khabib if he beats Tony or fight Tony. Either way, Conor want to fight one of those guys. But yeah, Jorge Masvidal may be the way to go if he go welterweight, but I do not think he can beat Usman in the welterweight division. So you guys give me your opinion. I do think that this could be a great fight tonight. I do think that Cowboy's going to do his thing and look really well for at least 2 rounds. And I do think Conor's going to look well with a new stance. Like I say, he going away from the karate stance. It looked like from his sparring, and the goal here is to really attack Cowboy's body before he actually hit him with a straight left or overhand left. He may even bust out some uppercuts. We haven't really seen those in a while from Conor. So we'll see what happened. But I do, if I prediction, yeah, round 3 knockout Conor McGregor. And you guys check me on the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Till next time.